A few days ago, I came from a really special and unique adventure here in Peru. When I was in New Zealand, I got contacted with a maestro called Munay Sonko Tomas. Munay Sonko in the Quechua language translates into Bonito Corazon, beautiful heart. I felt this resonance with Tomas when I was in New Zealand already, and we both look forward for the time that I will arrive in Peru once again and connect here on this land. So Tomas came to the Sacred Valley where I'm currently residing. We met here in Pisac and we had a good time together, and he invited me and welcomed me into his house, into his community and family up in the mountains in Ocongate, a few hours of drive from here. So the upcoming footage was filmed in a community of Queros, which are indigenous people that live up in the mountains in Peru. They speak Quechua and they are direct descendants of the Inca tribe. So I was there for 3 days, 2 nights, staying with Tomas and his family, getting myself immersed in a place of stillness, of silence, of nature, Quechua, tradition, culture, indigenous wisdom and knowledge, and I feel so blessed to deliver this and to share from my experience. In the upcoming videos, you can probably see I came with some expectations and some intentions. Some of them unfolded in a way that I couldn't have ever imagined. I was really receiving so much teachings and so many learnings just from being there, immersed in the Quechua culture and tradition, and feeling this link as well to the Incas. So I feel super blessed to be here a few days after my adventure in the mountains of Ocongate, and I'm currently landing back into the Sacred Valley. And I'm delivering this video for everyone to be inspired and to enjoy and to just have fun and laughter or crying, watching, and whatever it makes you feel, that's amazing. As well, I still don't really have much words to describe my experience there in the mountains, but I do have this song that I received on my time with Tomas when we were together in the Sacred Valley. We were playing together, me and Tomas, and I started receiving this song. And then when I was with his family and his community up the mountains in Ocongate as well, I received more bits of this beautiful song. So for me, this song represents the energetical feeling or the energetical takeaway from my experience there. The song is called Upiay Sonkoyay. Upiay Sonkoyay in the Quechua language translates into thank you, gratitude, recognition from my heart to your heart. Upiay Sonkoyay. The song will be at the end of the upcoming videos. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you really enjoy this video, and please let me know how it made you feel. Aho! Okay, so I'm currently in Cusco. I'm about to go for a few days to a Quero family that speaks Quechua, descendants of the Inca tribe that lives in Ocongate. So yeah, I'm very excited. I have a few things going on in my life regarding my well-being. I have a lot of thoughts, I have a lot of doubts sometimes. I have some insecurities coming up. I have some relationships, dynamics and energies I'm navigating. So I'm very excited to step into the unknown and see what unfolds, and I pray to have more clarity and more groundedness in myself, and just to receive more clues and understanding as to how to continue and walk this beautiful life that I have. Qué bueno. Todo el bus es para nosotros. No hay
Feliz viaje para Usangate.
No hay muchas gentes a Ocongate. So I got to this beautiful Peruvian casa. There's a family, 5 kids, a wife, Tomas and his parents that live down there. We just sat all of us, all of the family, down here with this beautiful fabric and chewed some coca. Just in silence, sitting with one another. They told me that every day they sit down, the family, in the middle of the day and they just chew coca. I'm noticing how busy my mind is. I have so many thoughts about my relationships and my career and my goals and about money and success. And there is this like idea that I need to be doing something with my life, that I need to do more, that I need to achieve more, that I need to aim higher, that I need to set a goal and to walk towards that goal. But every time I seem to have a plan or something, God just intervene and put things differently. That's my experience. I really pray for more structure in my life, to more clarity and more groundedness. And I am receiving that as well. I'm learning that as well. And also, everything is just changing all the time. And I really want to learn how to live day by day, moment by moment, to just lay on the grass with the sun and just breathe and chew some coca leaves together with friends and family. It's so beautiful. They just sit here in this dump, you know. It's cold here, there's wind. The houses have open windows and the toilets as well. But still it feels like a home. And they just seem to be so happy and so chill and so relaxed. And this is what I want to learn from the indigenous people. They just live their life. They wake up. They sell arts and fruits or build stuff or whatever it is they do to just bring a bit of money home. And they eat together and they sit together in silence. They respect one another. And they don't seem to have any worry at all. I'm sure they have. I met some indigenous that were, more stressed and everything. And of course they do have their family to raise and to provide to. But yet they're doing it with such tranquility, such, peace. And that's what I want. I don't want to travel and go to beautiful places and just think about how am I gonna make money next month? How can I make sure I'm practicing more yoga? How I can make sure I am more stable in my relationships? How I can make sure I'm making the right decision? I honestly have no idea. I have no idea. I'm just here and now in this beautiful place that I just got here today. I don't have any reception on my phone. I don't want to be on my phone. I just want to get to know me. I just want to clear some stuff inside of me. I want to calm the voices inside. My life is so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm doing everything I ever dreamt about doing. I have the most beautiful and colorful friendships. I have such a beautiful family back home. I have such a beautiful home within my body that I learned to live with and to cultivate this sense of homeness inside of myself. I have the most beautiful partner I could ever imagine. And yet I have all of those voices and all of those old stories and limitations and beliefs. And that's what I want to release here. Really pray for this beautiful land in Peru, that I will be able to release all of this noise that I have inside my head so I can really live my life, so I can really be present and I can really experience and enjoy my beautiful life without the endless noise about the money and am I good enough and what it means to be a man. How will I provide for me and for my family in the future? I just trust. I honestly trust. That's the way. Either you trust or you don't trust. For me, it's a bit of both. But most of the time, I trust. Most of the time, I really trust because we just live this one life. What does it matter if it's gonna look like this or it's gonna look like this? It's gonna look like my life is looking, like my life is gonna look, and I have no idea how it will be. And I don't want it to be like anyone else's life. I want it to be my own unique life, and for that, I just want to be present in the moment, take it moment by moment, day by day, see how everything unfold. I don't want to control anything. I don't want to plan too much. And yeah, currently my plan is to have no plan. I'm just gonna flow and let life do its magic. Aho. So as you can see, this is my bed for tonight, and this is my toilet for tonight. There's a little bit of peace already here. So yeah, we just had a birthday celebration to the eldest daughter of Tomas. We had a Peruvian cake. It was 5 kids, 2 parents, grandmother, grandfather. I was playing a little bit of guitar, singing Feliz Cumpleaños, happy birthday. And they were speaking in Quechua. I didn't understand anything, but I just sat there with them and chewed coca and cake. So yeah, I feel very blessed to be here. It's very interesting. I have a lot of resistance from my mind to just chill and do nothing, just to be in the nothingness, in the enoughness of my being. I was writing earlier a little bit in my journal. Sometimes I feel like I'm not enough, like I need to be doing more or achieve more or whatever, but it's all just a story. And to be honest, I'm tired of this story. So this is why I probably came here to rest. Tomorrow Thomas told me to be ready 8:30, and then I think we're gonna go to Ausengate. Yeah, but I honestly don't know what will be, but I trust.
Taytay mamay urpisun quyqaraq allin kallpata energiata hatun wawqikuna panakuna yanapaykuwasun sumaq yachayninpi llank'ayninpi futurunpi energiampi ninataq mañarikuni apulinle intiwatana mamanusta a ver camino tayta inti mama quilla mama ch'aska mama condor serpente puma.
So now it's about 4 p.m. It's been a really beautiful day, really interesting one. Currently, the conclusion from this journey is that I really don't know anything. Like, I really just don't know anything. I stepped into this chapter in Peru and into this journey in Ocongate with the Quero family here, and I had no idea what I'm entering here. I thought maybe we're gonna cook wachuma, drink wachuma, go to the mountain in Ausengate. None of it happened. It's like I told you in the video yesterday. It's like every time I think there's a plan, God has a different plan. So it's very interesting for me because today in the morning I woke up and I had a nice breakfast. Around 8 a.m. I already ate some potatoes with Tomas and his wife, and then after eating some potatoes and eggs over there, I went down to his parents, and they were sitting inside by the fire making some potatoes and some potato soup. So my morning started with lots of potatoes. And then I thought that we were gonna go to Ausengate, and eventually Thomas said that we're not gonna go there. We're gonna go up the mountain here. I don't remember what's the name of this mountain, but we went up. It wasn't such a long distance, but it was really challenging for me because I used to smoke cigarettes, and the altitude here is very high, so I just felt it in my chest, and I was a little bit struggling to go up a mountain, but eventually we got to a nice place and sat down, and then Tomas shared a despacho, which is an offering, a really beautiful offering, with fruits and flowers and candies and colorful stuff. I haven't really made much videos today because I just want to keep it aside a little bit, and as well the family here, the grandparents, they didn't wanted to make videos, and that's legit. That's why I asked. So then Tomas shared the despacho, which was beautiful, and really was praying a lot. And then he did a coca reading, which is a reading that he does with some coca leaves. And then he connects, and then he asked a question, and he showed the leaves, and then he received the answers. So I asked a few questions about my path and about my relationships. And I was praying, and it seems like a lot of stuff is opening up on my path, and it's very exciting. And then me and Tomas were playing some music together. He was playing the flute, I was playing guitar, and his eldest daughter that yesterday had a birthday, she as well joined us, and she was helping him with the despacho and with the coca. That was really beautiful to see. And I was so tired after the despacho, after Tomas burnt the offering in the fire that he and his daughter made. He just told me to stay there and rest, and then I just fell asleep on the ground like a baby. And then I moved to another place near Tomas. We chewed some coca, and then I rested again, and now as well. I just came back recently, ate some lunch, and chewed some coca with Tomas' father, Sebastian. He came to the room and told me to come down. So yeah, we chewed some coca, and yeah, now I'm resting. What I'm learning is that I don't know anything. Honestly, I just like don't know anything, and it's getting to a point where I would love to have a direction in my life. I would love to have a plan or something, but it just doesn't seem to be working. The only thing I can do is just continue to walk step by step, by step. And yes, sometimes I can see where I'm headed, sometimes not. And currently it feels a little bit like I don't really know. I thought that I knew, but it seems like it's changing and shifting, and I just really want to be here and now. Because if my mind is too busy with the future and the past, it's like it's deriving from the experience now, and this is the only thing that exists. This beautiful bed and this beautiful house and the beautiful mountains I can see through the windows, and the wind, the fresh air of the mountains, the blue skies and the clouds. That's the only thing that's real. And I see that maybe inside my mind the voices are a little bit quieter and more peaceful. There's more peace. There's more peace within. There's less worries about how things will work out. Because from my experience, they just do. So one of the messages I received today from the Coca reading was patience. Patience and trust. So I'm being patient and I'm trusting.
Agradezco por mi vida, Pachamama. Agradezco por mi vida, Padre Sol. Agradezco por mi alma, por mi cuerpo y mi corazón. Mi corazón. Ay, amor, ay, jai, upiai. Haile haile sonko jai, haile haile sonko jai, upiai sonko jai, upiai.